Hello and happy July 14th. I'm getting a late start on videoing today, but I have been doing some knitting. I have a hat update for you. We are now doing decreases. We're working on magic loop, and I have just started, I don't think you can tell, but I've just started the 5th and I think final flower motif. Really loving the way the colors are progressing. The one thing I don't like about doing magic loop when it's a larger needle, which this isn't huge, it's a 3.75, but I find that, so this, you have both needles, and if I'm going to use this yarn, you pull this out, well now the cable is so much thinner than the needle. If you cinch that up, it's going to be really tight, so I struggle with the correct tension because I try not to pull too tight, and then sometimes it's too loose, and it seems to be looking okay, but that's just my least favorite part of magic loop. So if you ask me, I like circulars or DPNs because that does not happen. Magic loop isn't my favorite, but I did not have the correct size DPN. So plugging along, I should have this done soon, and then I'm going to do a lot of spinning. I think I have about 10 grams left to spin to finish off the spindle I showed you yesterday, and that will complete that plying ball. So getting closer. All right, I have another hat update for you. It is 11:38 p.m. and I have a whole hat. I haven't tried it on yet. Of course, it isn't blocked. I literally just wove in ends. So I guess let's do the honors and see if it fits. It does. Oh, I like it. Let me see. I have to try not to give you motion sickness. How's that look? It fits really well. I mean, it's not. I mean, it's a little baggy. You can see that. My bun might fit in there. I think once I block it, it might end up being a bit lighter. But let me tell you the exciting part. I only used 19 grams of this. My cake started at 105, and I used just under 30 grams of the green. So I can for sure make another hat. I think for sure two. Let's see. I don't know, maybe even 3. For just this, if I use a different background color, I can make 5 hats with this. And I think I may, because if you see what the next color is, I always pull from the outside. Well, almost always. It's coming into pink, and then of course it goes back into purples. Hard to say where exactly it would stop. But I look at the colors in this one, which are predominantly purple. And I think I have a friend who this would be perfect for. So this may be a gift. I may keep it. I'm not sure. What I think I'll do is I will knit up all of them and maybe keep my favorite because that's what you should do, right? So I think I'm going to cast on another one immediately, but then I'm going to pivot off and work on my spinning. I really should probably work on some socks, but since this is Tour De Fleece, I should probably also prioritize some spinning. And I do have the goal of finishing off that spindle tonight. So I have my ribbing needles. I'm going to get the ribbing going. And then this won't be like a top priority project because those of you who are worried about me being eaten by the shark and having to frog, no frogging here. Yay. So excited. Anyway. Very happy. Highly recommend the pattern. Very easy to follow, easy to knit. Mosaic knitting. And I just think the effect is so cool. And honestly, even if you didn't have a hand spun or hand spun looking yarn, it would still be really cool. So give it a shot if you're interested in the stitch pattern. As promised, I cast on immediately. I've done 2 rows of ribbing and the cast on, and to be honest, it's taking all of my willpower to set this down because I just want to knit, but it's time to spin, spin, spin.
There it is, another spindle full all done. Very exciting. I would really love to immediately wind up the plying ball for this, plying ball number 8, but I feel like it might be too energetic, have too much energy still in the singles, which could make the winding process more difficult. So I think I'll wait till tomorrow, as much as I don't want to be patient. There is all the fiber that I have left for this part of the spin. I haven't mentioned it lately, but this gray Corriedale fiber is what I'm spinning for the main color for the attune shawl, which I am spinning and eventually knitting for the Spin to Knit Attune, which is hosted by Rachel Smith of Woolen Spinning, as well as Andrea Mowry, but it's over in Woolen Spinning's Ravelry group and then on Instagram under Spin to Knit Attune. Alrighty, I'm going to call it a day. I hope that you are all having a wonderful day, and I will talk to you again tomorrow. Bye.